Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Campaign 11, Foolish Burials. I am your host, as always, Varinity Void. This here is the second to last part of this here campaign. I know, it's come up rather fast, even to me. I didn't think we were going to arrive at the end of this campaign as fast as we have, but here we are, second to last part 17. Because we are going to go to about 1830, maybe 1832, somewhere around there, and then the final part will take us to 1865. That'll be an extra long part, because final part of the campaign it deserves to be it deserves a little bit of a special place. Anyways, we are going to dive right in and then look at some national ideas. Who haven't we looked at in a while? You know what? We have not looked at, is it Hakure? I don't think we did Hakure before. No, okay. So we did not do Hakure before. We're going to do so right now. The third national idea of Hakure is Hakure festivals. It is an old tradition to celebrate a big festival on every 18th of March for our divine creator. It unites our people and allows us to gain more donations than usual. A national tax modifier plus 10%. The fourth national idea is border upkeep. A long time ago, a yokai called Yukari Yakumo created a great barrier to protect her people from the outside world. While the barrier hides Gensokyo, there is still a gateway left, the Hakure Shrine. Fort defense plus 20%. So, even if people were to come over to Japan, Hakure has enough fort defensiveness to beat back the to hold back the invaders. We can see here that Hakure is massively building up their army, and they have a lot of manpower to do so. They can even upgrade some great projects if they choose to do so. But not right now, I suppose. Anyways, let's get on with things. Where were we last time? Well, actually, let's bring up the current wars. Yes, I remember Revolutionary Green and Revolutionary Taosai. The revolution spreads ever more. Belobog is once again culling Khazaria even more. Mexico's going after Brazil. Neo Buyeyo against Miao. Miao is absolutely getting done in. And Ava is taking over Hassa. Yeah, and the last part was really like the cleaning up of any semblance of power that Miao had. And now Miao just, they're limping along, being beaten down by Neo Buyeyo and surrounding powers, really. Miao, even though they're allied with Japan, there isn't really any hope for them to really come back. At most, they will become a tributary or a vassal, and at worst, they will be fully annexed. So, an unfortunate time for Miao, but it's so cool to see, even though Hakure turned Japan, they did not get off to a booming start and colonize all over Southeast Asia. This version of Japan, faithful fucking ally, and one that has been right beside Miao in so many invasions. It's truly one of the best friendships I've ever seen. It's such a good alliance. And as the Khazars are being torn apart by Belobog, Mesopotamia has declared war, thinking, oh, well, my army is now triple the size of Khazaria. Surely I can beat them. And then it's only Mesopotamia that is invading Khazaria. I do think Khazaria is going to build up its army rather quickly and put a halt to the invasion of Mesopotamia, but I don't know. Is it going to be fast enough? Is this fort at Thata going to go down fast enough? I don't know. the Alpine Federation, they are swiftly invading Sudan, as that's the only place where the Alpine Federation can really gain any land. And revolutionaries are rising up in the Alpine Federation, as well as pretender rebels. Yes, yes. It's feeling a little bit of pressure there, are we, Emperor Simon Boksai? Let's see what else. I keep forgetting. I need to check on the revolution. I need to check on the revolution because I'm very curious how well it is going to spread. Since Belobog is the biggest power on the map and is also the one that is also spreading the revolution the most, aside from normal revolutionary spread. Okay, it's slowly spreading into Sudan. I thought this said revolutionary Sudan. Like, Sudan, you already went revolutionary? It just barely reached you now. Nah, they ain't. Breda and Stargard. What is it gonna be? Are you gonna invade Belobog, or is Belobog gonna invade you with their 1 million plus troops? Is Perm colonizing? They are. But I mean, it's going to take a long while to colonize that Siberian frontier. And I specifically disabled Siberian frontiers so that we don't get that issue. Okay, and finally, Neobuyeyo as well as Makamatsu are up here colonizing in Siberia, taking over that cold, harsh land. Well, I need to stretch. I'm a little tired. I did a lot of... I played some Dota, and then I played a lot of Deadlock tonight, so I'm a little less energetic for this recording. That's about it. I'm just a little bit less energetic. Kappa units somehow got Wen Zhao. Not entirely sure how you got that Kappa units, but sure. Okay. Miao is now a vassal, an actual subject underneath Makamatsu. The Khazars, they have quickly inflated their army to over 200,000 troops, and they are trying to stop the Mesopotamian invasion. However, it seems that the troops of the Khazars may not be as up to snuff as we thought. The capital of the Khazars is now in Balkh. And they are trying to build a fortress as fast as they can to project some zone of control. Some fast thinking, Khazaria. I'm not sure if it's going to actually work though, because the Mesopotamia is really close by. And I'm talking really, really close. If the Khazars actually take down Balkh, this war suddenly looks very, very bad for Khazaria. I still think though, the pure quantity that the Khazars are bringing to the table, I think that is going to, that's going to turn the tide. Okay, the capital is down because they couldn't get the capital fort up in time. Still, the Khazars, they almost doubled the troop numbers. Thata is going to be retaken, and Mesopotamia I don't think they can put enough pressure to force Khazaria to the diplomatic table. Also, this entire section of Khazar land is just cut off, so the revolutionaries are just chilling. Isle of the Blessed is... I said it in the last part, and I'll say it again. It's so cool to see that Isle of the Blessed came back into power, and they are now prospering. They are no longer just stuck on the islands of, the Canary Islands and stuff. They are back. They are thriving. And big battle. I'm just gonna look at the stats. My hand wasn't. Okay, there we go. My hand was not quick enough for that first battle, but for the second battle, Mesopotamia, okay, discipline is about even. Morale, the Khazars have a lot more morale. Tactics is about the same. So really, this is... The Khazars can really stay in the fight. It's just, can they keep up the pressure? That army was defeated, but they still got a whole lot more left in the tank, and the Khazars, they're losing troops that they can't reinforce. They're losing so many troops. There's so many, just... Oh, dear God. Like, sure, Mesopotamia, you got the capital, but you're losing so many battles and your own homeland is getting, like, occupied to hell. Sure, if the Khazars are able to take down the capital of Mesopotamia here at Darangaon, is it Darangaon? Darangaon. If they're able to take that down, Mesopotamia just fucking threw. Like, they threw this war hard. They tried to invade while the Khazars were down. The Khazars weren't really down, and they're paying the price for it. They are paying the price for it. Did they lose any land? No, they didn't. Settled for a white peace. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Also, Chanda is independent, and they are a tributary of Khandiya. So, revolt successful. Makamatsu. Also, wait a minute. Pagarayon actually got some land on Sulawesi. That's kind of big. That's actually kind of big. Because now that has proven that Sulawesi is not invulnerable to invasion. Pagarayon has tasted blood in the water. I don't think they're going to back down. I think they're going to want to fully annex Bone, which is going to be... That's going to be some intense shit if they actually are able to do that. The Khazars are feeling the revolutionary fervor in full. So many rebels rising up. Got some Bukharan separatists up here. You got revolutionaries over here. And sure, Khazaria can take all of these rebel stacks down, but they're losing so many troops. So many. Honestly, like, it's gonna be too much for Khazaria, I think. Like, if Belobog had an easy time before, just imagine Belobog feasting on a Khazar empire that is devoid of manpower and has like scattered troops all over the place. It's just going to be a slaughter. What is going on else? What else is going on? Al Jazeera Al Qadra is going after Bone. Belobog going after Sudan and Zaramar. Oh my goodness. I apologize for these yawns. Attack of the yawns, I swear. And then Green still going after Taosai. Pagarayon and their long list of allies are going after Japan for that one island chain off Sumatra. Peru is going after Chile, and then the Razwi Empire is going for more land in West Africa. So sadly, La Plata into Chile is going to... They're going to be ended. Unless Chenla turned Peru wants a subject. I don't think they want a subject, but we'll see. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? We somehow have the West Indies, and I think this was a subject of Lamb, if I am correct. So we have a Brazil and we have the West Indies, of all fucking places. An interesting nation to see, not one I really thought we were going to see, but you know what? I'm for it. I am for it. Anyways, what else do we got here? Oh, Albania is finally taking to Mexico once more, so Albania is going to thoroughly win this, right? Mexico is 3 military techs behind and almost 3 times... I should rephrase that. Mexico is 3 military techs behind and also has about 1/3 of the army of Albania, so this is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be very brutal. Albania, why must you kill my child like this? Why must you make me suffer? Ugh. It would be different if like they were on the same tech level, so there would be some semblance that it was even, but no. No, we can't have that. Also, Breda's going after Venice. I am very curious to see how much Breda's actually going to take from the Alpine Federation this time, because time and time again, they have gone to war with the Alpine Federation and they've only nibbled. They've only taken like 1, 2, maybe 3 provinces at most. Are you going to take huge chunks of the Alpine Federation this time? Or are you just going to once again, like, take 1 or 2 provinces? I don't know. Just feels weird to me, if I'm honest. Just feels a little weird that they don't want to annex anymore. Ava is at war with Makamatsu, the Shanzhou Alliance, Miao, and Wari. So, Ava is again going after this. This is the 3rd war against Makamatsu. They definitely have the quantity. They really do. They just need to actually like get their shit in gear, finish off Wari, and then focus northward. If Ava can't do that, then they're essentially cooked. They are not going to be able to win this war. They've settled for white peace before. I don't think Ava wants a white peace this time. I really don't think they want white peace. Wari is going to fight tooth and nail, though. These jungles of the jungles of Southeast Asia, they are not going to be kind to either army. Anything else? I would focus more on the war against the Alpine Federation, but we already know we already know what's going to happen. Once this fort is down, the navy of Breda is going to come over here, unblock the strait, and eventually just allow them to swarm North Africa. What is this? No. Wait, no, Bella, you can't just, there's no way, no fucking way. No, they did. Oh, no. Oh, holy shit. Right as Breda is busy doing numbers to the Alpine Federation, Belobog says, oh, you're busy? I'm gonna fucking declare war on you right now. Let's go. Square up. And this is a direct challenge to Breda because it is for one of their core provinces. 28 development province right here. So Belobog has been preparing for this. Breda doesn't have as many troops, but Belobog is at war with Stargard, however. And Stargard may be able to make up the difference. It's the real challenge is going to be if Breda and Stargard can not merge their armies, but have their armies cooperate in a fashion that is conducive to the war effort. And these particulars are going to drain more manpower from Breda. And it should be noted, Revolutionary Belobog has more than 1 million manpower ready to go. They gain 15 fucking thousand manpower each month. You take a look at this fucking screen and you look at that bullshit. Look. Oh my god. And who are your subjects? You have Sudan as a vassal of all of them. Sudan. Good gods. And then Breda, you know, they don't have any manpower, but they gain 19,000. Oh my goodness. What do you mean luck? Wait, how do you have luck? How do you... Is Lucky Nations on? No? I don't think Lucky Nations is on, but how the fuck... Does Nongerheim have that? Like, what? That's really weird. Hold on. Luck. And if Lucky Nations are enabled, why is it affecting Breda, a custom nation? They're a custom nation, right? Let me open up the console. Debug mode. Yes, they are a... What the fuck? That's the first time I've seen luck in one of these campaigns. Not that it's gonna matter. I mean, the AI is running at full capacity right now, and both sides, they're like Belobog is doing a hell of a lot, and they don't have luck on their side. Holy sh! Hey, jewelry. Wait, what? Hey, hold on. Are there any other because jewelry is actually kind of hard to make with trade goods expanded, but it's a pretty good economic good. Over here, so Mesopotamia has some. Also, Ava has some jewelry. Anything else? No? Oh, okay. Albania does too. And so does Brazil. Nice. Okay. And look at how my fucking child is being dismantled. Ugh. I have to take a look at the trade goods anyway when at the end of this campaign, because one of the categories for winning an award is, I think, being the production leader in the most categories or the most trade goods. So I'll be taking a look at that later. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so Belobog is focusing in on Stargard right now. Breda is focused in on at least pushing into the Pannonian Basin and besieging Hungary. You are at war with, okay, Sudan, Alpine Federation, and Nongerheim. Hungary's not in this. I thought they were, but they're not. And the Alpine Federation, like, they're pretty much done already. Breda can take what they want unless Breda wants stuff in North Africa. So the main focus right now is just in Belobog, trying to push back the tide of war. Oh my god. Breda is almost down to 600,000. Stargard, 360,000. Belobog hasn't gone below 1 million yet. They haven't. They're fucking ready. They were built for this. Belobog has been stockpiling for this. Like, I'm just gonna take a look at the army stats right now. What's it called? Revolutionary. Okay, so Belobog has 20, and I repeat, 20% more discipline than Breda. Has more than 1.0 morale difference from Breda, and then has almost a whole 1.0 tactics up on Breda. I don't know how to say this, Breda, but I think you're fucked. I genuinely, like, these army stats are just, I don't know. 112.5% discipline over here versus 127.5 discipline over here. Actual insane fucking stats. I have to rub my eyes and see if I'm looking at the screen correctly. Oh my god, the revolution really is in full swing in Belobog. Holy fuck. I'll take a look at the other wars real quick. So Bukhara, Handia, and Baltistan are going after Makamatsu, Miao, and the Xianzhou Alliance. Al Jazeera Al-Qadr is going after Macronesia. Alpine Conquest is the Alpine Federation is going after the Ankaroglus. Ava still going after Makamatsu in that imperialist war, and then Tamilakam is going after Mesopotamia, and Breda has joined in on that, but Breda's not going to be any help. So it's really Tamilakam, Handia, and Baltistan versus Mesopotamia. Let's see. I just want to look at the other action, the other stuff going on. I feel like Pagaroyong is going to take over this land over here if they can land. Pagaroyong did lose a war to Japan, probably a naval war, because this is taken by Japan as of now. Wari is being dismantled by Ava, so I think when Ava finishes off and pieces out Wari, Ava will be able to then focus on Makamatsu once Makamatsu is done fighting Bukhara. And it does seem like Bukhara is going to win as Makamatsu's army is absolutely exhausted. Neobuyeyo is fighting on the side of Ava in this war, and they have been taking the brunt of the action here in Manchuria, and they've been winning. Makamatsu has been absolutely winning. Neobuyeyo has absolutely been winning against Makamatsu, basically priming Makamatsu for when Ava goes north and starts really putting the screws in. A little congested right now. I'm sorry. And Belobog, they just keep feeding troops in. They're wearing down Breda bit by bit. Like, again, look, you can look at the army stats right here. Stargard is leading this, and so Stargard has a little bit of discipline up on Belobog. However, Belobog still has the morale advantage and a slight tactics advantage. So it's still just like horrible losses for Stargard and Breda. They cannot keep shoveling troops into this war. Meanwhile, Belobog has quite literally an endless supply of troops to just push forward. They don't recover as many troops per month as Breda, but Belobog loses less troops in each battle than Breda does, meaning like that million-man army just keeps marching. They don't need to reinforce nearly as much as Breda does, and you can see the results of that. The entire all of the border provinces with Belobog are occupied now, and Breda, they're suffering loss after loss. Salzburg is being sieged down, and soon you're gonna have sieges. Where else? Where's the next siege at? The capital of Stargard is being besieged. Of all places, like Stargard being besieged. Oh my goodness. Rebels are slowly rising up. There's some pressuring in Sardinia. Oh my goodness. And yep, Stargard, and they're trying to plug the gap here. They're trying, Breda and Stargard. They are desperately trying to stop Belobog's advance, but you can just see how futile it feels. Belobog is just able to hold out for so long for their reinforcements to arrive, and then Breda, you think you can come here with like overwhelming numbers? No, we got you. Our military quality is better. So says the people of Belobog. Breda already at minus 51% war score, and it's looking like we know who our prime power in the entire world is. Like who is the tippy top, and goddamn, I think the cascading effect, that war, that very first war that Belobog was involved in, where Hungary declared war on them, and then Green joined in on the side of Belobog and basically helped Belobog win. It's all been good news from there, and we already have the peace deal. There's your peace deal. Belobog took, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 provinces. Belobog took 21 provinces from Breda and Stargard combined. That's how you know the scales have shifted. The scales are clearly in the favor of one side over the other. It's not even close. The military quality of Breda really, it just really kind of let them down, to put it gently. It was absolutely not enough. Whew. And plus, Belobog can take that victory right over to the east as soon as that truce with Khazaria is done. No, it's already done. No. Okay, I thought it was. My bad. In July of this year, it is going to be done. So, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I need to drink some water, though. I sound congested and I feel congested. Just talking for this long, man. Stuff's up my nose. I'm not sure why. And Tamilakam is still going after Mesopotamia. Breda, I don't think you're going to be able to reinforce Mesopotamia, if I'm honest. I really don't. Makamatsu has been pieced out twice. Ava, I don't know if they really gained anything. I don't know if Neobuyeyo gained anything. But you can see there, that peace deal just happened. Bukhara took a huge portion of Makamatsu away. A lot of this land isn't as valuable as you might think. But, yeah, all that Mongol land that was once under Makamatsu is now under the control of Bukhara. So Bukhara is now a power player in the region. I'm curious if they're going to ally with Ava, maybe? Because Ava is not a rival of Bukhara. Pagarayon is going after the Kappa units in order to reconquer Demak. Bone, no allies, no nothing. They are chillaxing with their syncretic faith of Shinto. The Khazars, they're still doing their own thing. Isle of the Blessed is doing their own thing. How is the revolution spreading, by the way? It is almost fully spread throughout Breda. The Khazar, it's still spreading in the Khazars. And it's kind of spread into East Africa. Not too much, but a little bit. What else? The Xianzhou Alliance is no longer subject, so they have lost their green color. Hassa is a vassal of Ava. Okay. I'm wondering how much land Tamilakam is going to actually get from this war, though. And Handia too. Handia is going to get a lot of land out of this war. All that needs to happen is for Breda to peace out, which it should be soon. Breda's not getting anything out of the war, really. There's your peace deal in Central America too. Albania spreading that red over the map and just snuffing out the green. I am sorry for you colorblind folks. If you have a hard time differentiating between green and red, this must be hell for you right now, but you know, I'm trying. Mexico still really wants all that land back, though. But in Albania, they don't even really want that much of Mexico. They don't. They're just like, you know, it would be nice to have it, but it's not super necessary. You know, it's not super necessary. Also, the Cartagenas de Indias fort system is actually a really nice monument at Tier 2 and Tier 3, because the province becomes really hard to take and really hard to blockade. And then the third level is own provinces in the area get plus 25 defensiveness, and then your global modifier of like ship trade power plus 30% is pretty nice. Well, I guess pretty nice if you're doing trade fleets, but I don't know. I don't know if doing trade fleets is that common. It sounds nice on paper, but I don't know. Albania is deep in the jungles of Brazil. In Brazil, they know they can't do anything. Albania can just run wild. There's no stopping them. They are the dominant power in the Americas. Not even Chenla can stand up to Albania at this point. That's the long and short of it. Tamilakam took a huge chunk of land from Mesopotamia. They took all of Gujarat, as well as a lot of the northern Deccan region, meaning Mesopotamia, they're just all out of luck. There ain't nothing left. And oh, I wonder what's going on here. I wonder what Belobog is going to do. Belobog is going after Kanem Bornu right now, but come on. Even Belobog knows they don't need to do much for that war. Ooh, gotta stay hydrated. Okay, let's see what other wars we got. Breda going after Chenla once again, but just like the last one, didn't do much. Didn't do much. And I see Chenla is playing games with their subject because the only thing they took, aside from the independence of La Plata into Chile, is they took away the coastline. And that's it. Other than the independence of Chile, they took away the coastline. What are you trying to toy with? Why would you take away their coastline? So they can't send naval envoys? Is that it? And then what's it called? Pagarayon. Yeah, going after Ava. But I mean, Pagarayon isn't transporting troops over. Therefore, the Kappa units are going to win. Wait, no. This is for Demak. Okay. So the war goal is down here. Pagarayon just probably isn't paying attention up here, I guess. And Demak does not go back to Pagarayon. It stays firmly in the hands of the Kappa units. Got it. Revolutionary Belobog, yeah. I'm kind of just waiting. We'll stop with like 1841, I guess. This will be a little bit of a longer part, but it's worth it. Tangri zealots, really? Turning back from the ways of Judaism? Actually, let's take a look at the religious map. We haven't taken a look at this in a while. Orthodox is spreading hard, actually. Belobog has been converting this land rapidly. Norse, Zoroastrian, Catholic, Suomenusko. And we got Judaism over here. Oh my goodness. I feel like I need a burp, but it's just... whatever. Yep, Bukhara spreading their land, spreading a lot of Sunni Islam across the steppe. And then Shinto doing its thing. Makamatsu has not accepted Shinto as their syncretic faith and are still going for Chan Buddhism. Pagarayon, you're now going after Bone for a nationalist war. I really do feel like Pagarayon has the potential to form Nusantara. They really need to go after Ava at one point. I forgot. Forgot. Can you change your capital yet? You cannot. You need 426. And you might. I think I'll check back at the end of 1838 and see if you have enough. You also have a huge amount of debts. What the fuck? I was thinking like maybe one or two of but I guess not. Oh, and you're still calling it. Ooh, a silver mine. Okay. Where else do we have silver? We have some good silver mines over here. Okay, I see. Do we have gold anywhere? Gold. That's camels. They failed their estate agenda. All right, there's some gold in Japan. There's no gold in Europe. Wow. No gold in Africa. Okay. Razwi has 2 provinces of gold, but there's no gold in mainland Europe. There's 1 in South America, 2 in Central America. No, 4 actually, and then 5 where, or there's the 5th one is where the Apache were, and then Mexico has one in Cascadia. I really thought there'd be a few more gold provinces, but I guess not. Kanembornu is now a vassal of Belobog, and Khazaria is going to war with revolutionary Belobog, and it's... What do you want, man? What do you want? Wait, why are you... Handia, why are you in this? Oh, Handia's allied to them. Okay, I get you. And Ava is going after the Xianzhou Alliance. Is that really the best use of your time, Ava? Is it? I guess it is. It's consolidating control over mainland China. However, that does mean you are going to war with Bukhara. Can you handle Bukhara? Probably. Probably. Considering Neo Buyeyo is at your side. I was going to say, if Neo Buyeyo is not at your side, maybe not. But, nah, you're good. You're good. Oh. Ow, I just popped my elbow. I'm just curious. Like, I'm gonna look at the ledger real quick because I want to know armies. Who has the highest? So Belobog has about 1,200,000 troops. 1,200,000 troops. And they're going over force limit. You know, they're going over. Just holy shit. What does one do against Belobog? Huh? What does one do against a monster like this? They haven't even unlocked all of the age abilities. They really have not. Just holy shit. Really, it really is the age of revolutions. It truly is. The revolution is now spreading through Nongerheim. It's spread a little bit in Mexico. It's spread a little bit in Mopaka. And it's spread quite a lot through the Khazars. I guess we'll see if the Khazars succumb to that revolutionary fervor in time. I actually might, honestly. Can the Khazar, or can Belobog actually enforce the revolution? Pillage capital. It's a revolutionary war. Spread the they can. Revolutionary ideas will spread to all Khazar provinces, and revolutionary Belobog gains monarch power, and Khazaria loses monarch power. Wow. Oh. That is insane. I didn't know that actually happened. I knew like the target would become revolutionary, but I didn't know you gained monarch points and the enemy loses monarch points. That's something else, man. That is something else. Also, Tamilakam is allied with the Khazars. I didn't realize that they were, and they're trying to stem the bleeding from Belobog, but what seems like a trickle of troops here and there, it's really just a flood that is going to be... It's like a flash flood. It starts out small. You don't think much of it. Just some small stacks here and there that you can probably deal with. But then the stacks, they keep on coming. They consolidate. They form larger stacks. And they don't stop. And these stacks, they have fighting capability too. They are able to crush your own armies. And so that trickle becomes a stream. That stream becomes a river of troops. That river of troops becomes a full flood of armies coming through your land, unstoppable as can be. Good gods. May God have mercy on your soul, Khazaria, because Belobog will not. It's a little insane how huge, how absolutely massive Belobog is. Any like hole in the defenses you spy, you can be damn sure that Belobog is gonna patch up that hole with 200, maybe 300,000 troops. Or more, if they decide. Okay. I had to sneeze there, and that was a very loud sneeze. I did not want that to be on the microphone. That would have blown out people's ears. Good gods. Anyways, October of this year, and we will conclude this here part. Also, Tamilakam, they're in East Africa, they're trying to do something over here, but it's not gonna work. There ain't no chance, brother. I just feel sorry that, they're trying. They really are trying, Khazaria and Tamilakam, but Belobog just has it all covered, man. What are you gonna do? Alright, October of 1841. We'll end it off here, and we will finish things off in the very final part, that it will be part 18. It's been a really massive war, this part. Not a lot of land was taken in the grand scheme of things, but man, Breda and Belobog. I thought Breda might be able to hold out a little bit better, but turns out they can't. Turns out Belobog is just the master of it all. They were playing mind games the whole time. It turns out, no, they were well and truly prepared. Anyways, let's get on with the leaderboard. In first place is Revolutionary Belobog. In second place is Breda. In third place is the United States of Albania. In fourth place is Stargard. In fifth place is Khazaria. In sixth place is the Alpine Federation. In seventh place is Chenla. In eighth place is Tamilakam. In ninth place is the Rozwi Empire. In 10th place is Ava. In 11th place is the Isle of the Blessed. And in 12th place is Nongerheim. Your economic hegemon for this part is Revolutionary Belobog, and it is at full capacity. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the final part.